in the league again.
Now a first carry here for Shane Vereen. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here we go now with a look at the offensive starters for the New York Football Giants.
And Rashad Jennings, a running back, 7th-round pick when he came out. People tended to overlook him a little bit. But the last half of 2015, when he got the ball full-time, he showed his wares. Over 800 yards, he definitely has a 1,000-yard season in his future.
They stick on the ground. Again, it's Vereen. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Black 35. Black 35.
From the gun on 3rd, Sanchez. A dump off to Vereen. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Sanchez. It's hauled in by Shepard. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
They'll run again with Vereen. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The Giants will look to Josh Brown for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Brown able to put it through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So they come into enemy territory. Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally. That's the expectation. When you get the ball and you start moving it and you're rolling, you think you're going to end up in the end zone. But they should be happy with the 3. A good way to get things going here in this game.
Manning now on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, here's Manning. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. And ready for 3rd and 6. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Manning now on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now a play fake. Manning. Flushed out right. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On play action, it's Manning. And he whips that one incomplete there. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Into the red zone now, Manning. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. So we played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Minneapolis in just a moment. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Throwing is Manning. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And not what they want to see here. Manning still down after the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And now out come the Giants. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. Here's Sanchez now on 2nd down. Trying to hit his tight end, Donnell, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Trey Waynes.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a poor pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off, and gave some momentum to their team.
Here's Bradford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. and 10, Bradford. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Throwing, Bradford. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Keenan Robinson leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that was point-counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
That's complete right around the 8. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Green, 90. Green, 90.
3rd and goal, Bradford. That's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Laquan Treadwell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
So we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. Bobby Rainey now to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any weight.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face of him.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie loves playing man coverage. That's his specialty. Great agility, even though he looks like one of those tall receivers he goes against week in and week out in the NFL.
And the receiver he just went toe-to-toe with there, unsuccessful, as that one knocked away. On 2nd down, Bradford again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Two yards to go here on 3rd down.
Here we go now. Green, 90. Green, 90.
Bradford on 3rd and 2. He rifles one that's intercepted. There he goes left side. The 30, past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Partner, I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes guys who are built with the dimension of linebackers can actually get lost from sight by the quarterback.
Well, they're usually not the tallest guys.
So, yeah, that allows him sometimes to kind of hide down in there, kind of get a little bit lower, and maybe he just never saw him. But, boy, he sure wishes he had. He picked it off and ran it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
3rd down and 1. Peterson alone in the backfield. They're going to give it to him running right. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out-leveraging the offense.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Bradford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 1st down throw for Bradford. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Throwing again. Bradford on 2nd and 10. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. More from Minneapolis after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Bradford now to throw on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's Bradford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Peterson alone in the backfield. 3rd and long for Bradford. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Here's Beckham. Our eyes shift now to the Vikings defense. Forced the fumble last time. Now 2 turnovers that they forced here in this first half, Charles.
And this defense has set the tone for the game. Taking it away twice here in the first half of the game, that's going to make the offense so uncomfortable the rest of the game and really make them focus on ball security. Sometimes that cuts down your ability to make big plays.
The offense will try to prove you wrong here. They'll try to find that comfort. On 2nd and 10, Sanchez. Going left side, and he's got Donnell. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Here we go. Black 35. Black 35. Go.
Now a first down throw, Sanchez. Incomplete. Shane Vereen, the intended receiver there. And it's second down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Wilson Beckham alone to the left side. Trying to hit his tight end, Donnell, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Picked up, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The New York set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Surveying the field. This is Donnell with a grab.
Holding offense.
Yeah, that right there will set them back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
They'll run. It's Vereen. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Here's Vereen. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll run here with Vereen. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. So we come upon halftime here with a visiting. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, he shifts past him. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now Bradford on second down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And quickly, they get to the line. Bradford on first down. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Peterson alone in the backfield. Bradford. It's caught by Treadwell. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll throw again. Bradford caught on the right side by Treadwell. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Devon Kennard. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here's Bradford. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Bradford again. Now a hit, and the ball comes out. Bradford has lost it. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Peterson alone in the backfield. 3rd and long for Bradford. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. It's one of those ones that is so hard to judge, but defensive holding there, that's what the referee saw. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. A 1st down throw for Bradford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Minnesota 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Bradford now. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll be a Minnesota 1st down. Bradford now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. In the red zone this time. Again, it's Bradford. This will be caught at about the 6. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try to run with McKinnon. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back. Open man is Treadwell, and he's got it for the Minnesota touchdown. Laquan Treadwell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead, so they cannot get into the end zone to add the extra pair of points. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Here we go.
Now a first down throw. Sanchez going left side, and he's got Donnell. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
On the run, here's Vereen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
To throw on second down is Sanchez. And this is Shepard on the catch. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. They come up in an offset eye. Sanchez from the red zone now. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Larry Donnell, his first touchdown on the year. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the fourth. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. And how about that, giving us our 5th lead change of the game? It's been back and forth.
No doubt about it, and right now, they're ahead, but they can't relax at all, because if we've had 5 lead changes, I'm kind of betting on a 6th.
Yeah, we might see a 6th. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction, because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and 1, here's Bradford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Desperation time. Bradford on 4th down. That's caught by Treadwell. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A first down throw for Bradford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Bradford on first down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And now they're in the hurry up. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Bradford now to throw on first down. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Second down, Bradford. And this one to Treadwell, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Bradford. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. To the air again with Bradford. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And quickly they get to the line. Bradford again. That's caught at the 2. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They'll throw again. Bradford. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jarius Wright, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Shane Vereen now gearing up to help lead this offense back out there. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync, because early in the game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to, but as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together, and that's what we're seeing right now. You got to feel a little bit for the defense there. They've done a terrific job all day long holding this guy in check, but that might have been the run to break things out for him, maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
On first down, it's Sanchez. Caught. It's Cruz, left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run.
Let's go now.
Here's Sanchez now on second down. Finding time. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Hitting Donnell here, the tight end right side. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Brad Wing now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes. but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Bradford now to throw on first down. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Peterson alone in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Bradford to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Bradford. He completes it to Treadwell. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now Bradford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They give it to Peterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Here's Bradford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Now a second down throw for Bradford. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So on now is Blair Walsh. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a fun time in the Twin Cities tonight. The Vikings win it. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Minnesota, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days.